The workshop was with the IMDA, the Independent Motor Dealers Association, of which I've been a part of for the last 2 years that I've run my business. Gareth reached out and said he wanted to get some of the members here, and there was going to be a specific Q&A with two particular bodies, one being the DVLA and the other being Law Data, one of the law firms that partner with the IMDA. It gave direct access for us to be able to actually ask some questions and get some answers to those questions specifically that affect the business on a daily basis. EV at the moment isn't attractive for the reasons we mentioned about when we spoke earlier. One is they're a little bit above our price point, in fairness, for the cars that we sell, but also the aftercare and the guys that do our preparation in the garages. We're a sales only site, so we don't have our own garage. We use two really good local garages that are great at what they do, but they're not specialists in EV. So for me to actually be able to stand to a customer and offer an EV, I would need to be very confident that the car has been properly prepared and checked, and also very confident of its longevity. You know, we know internal combustion engine cars can go wrong, but I also know how to get those fixed. So I can be confident with my offering, whereas EV, there's still a lot of question marks for me.
EVs, very good question. I was interviewed quite a while ago about EVs, and my view is very similar actually, which is I think 18 months, 2 years ago. The problem with the independents, particularly with the EVs, is we're not familiar with the product. We know the market for diesels, petrols, we know we can buy them, we can sell them reasonably quick time. With the EVs, it's a little bit unknown. So I think that's why a lot of dealers haven't taken it on board. They're still worried about, will it sit on the forecourt for 6 months, 12 months? Is there a market for it? So I think that's been the worrying thing. And the other problem with EVs generally is you're relying on main dealers for support and service. And as independent dealers, you know, we don't get the biggest support. I'm not criticising all franchise dealers, but we don't get the biggest support. Whereas if you've got a petrol diesel, pop into my own workshop or just a workshop someone might have to use. So it's easy for them to actually get that car fixed back on the road, than opposed to waiting for an EV, which may have an issue with the main dealer.
I think the knowledge is out there, generally, if you know where to look. In some ways, it's a little bit about who you know to be able to get that knowledge, and I think that's a big plus for being part of the IMDA. Not to make it a big plug about them, but I am part of an independent dealer group that actually has access to different suppliers that can help with certain different areas in the industry.
Times are changing very quickly, aren't they, these days? So you've got to keep up with everything, haven't you, these days? You know, gone are the old days of just a quick advert in the newspaper, car sales. You've got to look at technology, what's, you know, customer experience, customer journeys. So all these things you've got to adapt and change and make use of in the business.
I think it's easy to become blinkered to the world, and I think we probably all do that from time to time, whether we're, you know, a general sales manager in a franchise dealership or running our own business, or any, you know, any of the suppliers probably do it the same. You know, you get in your lane, you got your head down, and you really want to, you know, be as successful as possible in your area. It is difficult sometimes to look outside and see the wood for the trees, and hence, you know, days like today. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see those two talks. I'm running a little bit late, but you know, I think, you know, to go back to the IMDA talk that I was part of, it's just good to get a bit of back and forth. Sat on an FCA session as well, to just, you know, increase my knowledge base, and, you know, knowledge is no bad thing.